Welcome to the Link-Belt Training Center. Today we are going to discuss oil sampling, the proper procedure for pulling the sample, and then at the end of the video we're going to review the results. Oil sampling is beneficial in many ways. It can help give information on machine health, it can verify evidence of proper preventative maintenance, assist with troubleshooting issues, and it aids in the planning of major repairs. All right guys, we're going to discuss the tools needed for oil sampling. When you order a kit, it will come in a clear bag like this. You will get the oil sample tube along with the tubing to pull the sample and the envelope to return it. You'll also have access to the results via email. They'll come back to you. Before taking your sample, make sure you're wearing your PPE. When obtaining the sample, you'll need to use your pump or a high pressure needle valve to obtain that oil sample. Whether it be a high pressure port, tank cap, or dipstick tube, make sure these areas are clean of debris. Inspect your sample bottle. It should have a good seal and should be free of visible contaminants. Refrain from pulling a sample from oil that is not thoroughly mixed up or to operating temperature. This can skew the results. Don't pull samples while draining oil. This can induce high silica into your sample. Prior to taking an oil sample, always start the machine, bring it up to operating temperature, then turn the machine off. This ensures you get the most accurate sample. Some machines will be equipped with a sampling port to pull a sample while the machine is running. If equipped, this is the best practice for obtaining a sample. All right, let's discuss some of the components we're going to need to take this sample. We have our siphon gun here, we have our clear plastic tubing that we took out of the bag, and we have our actual sample bottle. Take the cap off of your sample bottle, put it in a clean and sterile environment, screw it on your sample gun, install your tubing into the sample gun, tighten that down. Now, before we obtain our sample, we're going to want to make sure that this area is clear of any debris, dust, anything that could taint our sample. We'll take our lint-free rag, wipe everything down, make sure everything's good and clean. We put our clear tubing into the sample pump. Once we have the tubing in the pump, we insert the tubing into the dipstick tube. Once we get the tube down into the oil, we use the pump to draw oil from the crankcase. We'll fill the sample up to the specified line. Ensure you fill out the form completely before sending in the sample. You will have the results in about 5 days. When taking a high pressure sample, we'll install a metering valve with a flushing bottle. Once installed, we'll start the engine to produce hydraulic system pressure. You can see hydraulic oil flowing into the flushing bottle. Once you receive your results, verify that you have the correct machine, component, and fluid being sampled in the header of your sample. For quick reference, you should see a visual indicator in the top right corner. The left column will give you a list of recommendations on how to move forward. The center column will give you details on the sample, contamination levels, and wear metals in the sample. Based on our results, we have confidence that our engine is operating with little to no contamination in its oil, which will help ensure longevity. Furthermore, by performing regimented sampling, reviewing the data on the oil analysis report, and following the recommendations, you may potentially catch bigger failures. We hope the information provided here on Link-Belt's oil analysis program has been beneficial. For more information, we welcome you to reach out to Link-Belt Service Training Department or your Link-Belt dealer parts personnel.